freak indeed. She wanna do late night bougie, top floor roof scenes, move unruly. Slim waist on her ass is juicy, roll with a kid, live life as a movie.
Way back 2014, nag-host, nagkaka na sinabi mo, Micaela, nag-host ako ng Grand Finals ng Himig 1. 2014, mga 20 years old pa lang po ako noon. Ay, walang nakinig. Hindi sila agree, but okay lang. But anyway, I believe the first Himig champion is also with us today, Micaela. Ladies and gentlemen, nandito ba si Miss Shona?
Yeah.
Shona, wow!
Yeah,
Si Miss Shona.
Miss Flora.
Oo, kung na natin tayo.
First Grand Champion. And then ngayon po, isa na po siyang International Property Specialist.
Wow!
Wow, alam mo sa Mikat, ang galing
Imagine from singing, naging international property specialist na si Miss Shona. Ladies and gentlemen, palakpakan naman po natin si Miss Shona. Ayan. O, Micaela. Yung mga
Siyempre,
sponsors
nandyan
natin.
sila.
Ito po sa lahat ng mga sponsors for the day.
Alex Express.
Ay,
And,
andyan ka pala. Teka lang dyan? Oo. Siyempre.
Of course, the title
Ayan.
that I would do.
ay, kalabaw.
HBS, you have been there from the very first start of this team.
Supporters ni Mayflower? Mayflower. Ganda ko si Kuya.
This team from
Say hi. Mayflower tayo.
Available and affordable fees.
Eto, nandito. Kasama mo ba din? Kasama mo sila? Sila. Kanina po tayo. Ay, kayo pala yan.
Sobrang excited na tayo ngayon.
Hi. Ah, okay.
Timelapse pa, hindi pa napunta sa Times. Ay, wala na.
Huwag natin sa magaling. Sobrang excited na ba kayo? Dahil bago tayo magpakbakan at magkanta, how they will perform the song they have chosen. The score that they will also reflect in their final score after they do their solo performances. So we have two categories, the group and the solo performances. But it nasa kanya ang finale score. Let's give it up for Marjorie Montuya. Ayan, good luck sa iyo and congratulations. And now, before we start, I would like to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the Bebes Wish Band, starting out with keyboard, singer, and composer, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Bernie Flores. On bass, he's also a vocalist, and with his signature ponytail hair, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Sir Charles Arinza Vidal. On drums, he's happily in love, I heard, and kahit tulog to, palo to ng palo. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Sir Freddy Ramos. O diba happy in love? Nakita mo. Asan yung girlfriend ni Ferdy? Asan yung mga girlfriend ni Ferdy? Ay, joke lang. Girlfriend ni Ferdy. Joke lang naman. Okay, on drums. Tapos yung on drums, ito pa. Our next band from Recall Band, the guitarist extraordinaire, the man they call the Guitarminator. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it for Mark Valiente. Palakpakan ulit natin. Ayan. Ito na. We've met our board of judges and of course the bands. So guys, this is what's going to happen. Judges, the grand finalists were divided into 3 groups, and the concept of this trio is that they were given a song assignment. They were assigned to sing and start one. Now, an international property specialist, international sales for SMDC. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give a big hand for Chona Flora. Our next judge, bukod sa birthday niya, she is a former singer in Hong Kong, advisor to the Iowa Group Hong Kong, and a businesswoman and wellness coach. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Miss Lyra Ramos. Our third judge, He's a former pianist and singer in Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sam Valiente. Ay, sorry, Miss Sam Valiente. Wala siya? Si Miss Sam naging Mr. na po. Pasensya na po. Anyway, let's move on to our, wala din siya eh. Our fourth judge. Sige po, wait lang. Our next judge is from Tough Cold Rice Band and rapper performing in Hong Kong. Ayun, si Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Eugenio. Palakpakan naman natin. And our fifth judge, very pretty pa rin. Hindi siya, lalo siyang bumabata. A professional singer in Hong Kong and currently officer of Hong Kong Musician Union. She's the treasurer of HKMU. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Maricel Bedana. Woo! Our last judge, our sixth judge, actually kababata namin to sa Philippines. Markada niya yung kuya ko eh, nung nasa Pilipinas pa kami. And a former semi-finalist of Pilipinas Got Talent, a professional singer in Hong Kong. I called her Diva. Aside from Maricel, they're both Diva. Then another Diva as our judge. Ladies and gentlemen, Rita Paraiso. Our next judge to replace Miss Sam Valiente. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Trop Vallejos. Okay, now we've met our 6 board of judges. And syempre, merong mga famous songs way back 80s and before the 80s. And syempre, yung songs from the 80s, hindi talaga nawawala yan on stream. And to give us their own rendition of the song.
Mamaya, palakpakan po natin sila. Ang hina! Energy! 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 Hindi ako titigil, maingay ako. Pag hindi kayo nag-energy sa akin. Energy!
Energy! Energy!
Ayan, sa wakas narinig.
Wala akong memory.
We will see the madness in your life. And who will be there to catch you before? carried before.
Before he